Okay. I had a reaction. I'll explain it in a second. What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and this is a little thing that we call Jabber. So Mando came out yesterday. It is Thursday. If this gets uploaded in time, I'm recording this on Thursday. Mando was yesterday. I woke up at 6 in the morning yesterday, before I had to go to work. I got up extra early so I could make a reaction to yesterday's episode of Mando. For some reason, I felt like yesterday was the episode to make a reaction for, because I haven't done a reaction to any other episode of season 3 yet. And I thought that yesterday would be the perfect one. It was Bryce Dallas Howard. She's directed some of my favorite episodes of Mando. She did the only good episode. Her and Dave Filoni did the only good episode of Book of Boba Fett. And so I was hyped. I was fucking pumped. I was like, yes, Bryce Dallas Howard, she needs a Star Wars movie. And I watched the episode. Sort of. Backtrack. Why I don't have a reaction is because I have no real way of recording, of screen recording with audio, or like the computer audio. So I have the actual video of the episode, but the audio is non-existent because QuickTime doesn't let you do that. And I'm not a streamer, so I don't care. I'm not gonna go buy a capture card and hook up all this shit so that I can do a reaction a couple times a year. So with that being said, if you're wondering how I did it before, it was this whole complicated process. The Scream reactions, I literally tore into the movies. So the other reactions to Mando, it was before I got an update for my computer and everything worked fine, and then I updated it and then it got shit to bed. So that's another reason why I haven't done reactions, is for that, and I don't feel like buying equipment to do that for. Anyway, back to Mando season 3, chapter 22. I don't even know what the name of this fucking episode was. What was this episode? I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't understand this season. I've been giving it a chance. I haven't hated it. I've really, I've liked a lot about it. A lot of it I don't understand why it's even happening. I don't understand why Grogu is back other than merchandise. I love Grogu. Who doesn't love Grogu? But I wanted this season to just focus on Mando and the retaking of Mandalore. When they brought Grogu back, I was like, okay, well, then the show is obviously about Grogu. And Grogu is the Mandalorian. So at least if you're gonna have Grogu back, at least build him up to be the Mandalorian Jedi. I don't know, whether you do that in another fucking episode or another movie series, who knows? He's got like fucking 1,000 years to live, so there's plenty of time. I don't even know. This whole thing is gonna be all over the place because it's not a review. I've watched the episode 3 times. The first time, this happened. These are my favorite intros, when it just pans up to a ship floating through space. It's my favorite. I love it. That's why I love the beginning of Phantom Menace so much. It's just such a cool shot when it comes in. See, Bryce Dallas Howard understands Star Wars. She understands the timing. She understands the tone. This is awesome already. It just already feels more fucking Star Wars. Let her do a movie, damn it.
5 minutes later.
I can't help it. I love Jack Black. What a great cameo.
A few inches later.
Is that Lizzo? Is that Lizzo or am I racist? Because if that's Lizzo, I'm done with everything. That fucking is her, isn't it? Oh my good God. Okay. This really annoys me. There's no way that they went into this thinking, oh, they're gonna love this. They're gonna. Jack Black and Lizzo. Jack Black was one thing. That was funny. Lizzo's not a fucking actor, for one. Now they're just doing it to piss people off at this point. At this point, they just want people to be fucking upset and at it. They're just laughing. They're just like, huh, we bought this for no fucking reason. They're just gonna plummet it into the fucking ground. Hopefully someone else buys it. What the fuck is this? Why is she in this? This is just some elitist bullshit, dude. That's all this fucking is. It's just some elitist bullshit. She has no, you could have put anyone else in this fucking spot. I don't even care about this fucking scene anymore. I hate her so much. You all don't understand how much I hate her. She's so fucking annoying. The second time I watched it, basically ignoring all of that happened. And it was definitely a more watchable episode, but that episode should have happened 3 episodes ago. Everything that they have been leading up towards could have happened in 2 episodes. This one should have been the 3rd episode, and then for the rest of the season, it should be all about reclaiming Mandalore. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why they pussyfoot and dick us around and just throw us garbage all the time. Like, they hit us with like a good episode or some good scenes, and then it's just, why does this feel like the Book of Boba Fett? I thought that was just a fluke, and they just rushed it into production because Kathleen Kennedy's pussy got wet over the numbers that Boba Fett made when he made his appearance in Mando. Like, I thought that was just a fluke. I was letting some things go. I thought the popsicle episode, the cloner, and they were eating popsicles, I thought that was about as stupid as it could get for this season. And that didn't even bother me that much. I was just like, all right, let this scene end. It could be anywhere else. They could be at a cantina drinking blue milk. I don't care. Why are they sucking on popsicles? And then this episode happened. And you got Lizzo. When we go into that scene, Jack Black's in there. Jack Black's fine. I had no problem with Jack Black. It made me laugh. I actually cried laughing just because of how ridiculous it was to have Jack Black in this show in the first place. I was letting it slide because I was like, oh, this scene won't last that long. It's just a dumb cameo for Jack Black. And who doesn't love Jack Black? Who the fuck actually enjoys Lizzo as like a human being? I can't say I've listened to her music. Apparently she's just an incredible singer, songwriter, and flutist. I don't know. The second I saw Lizzo, my entire demeanor for the episode changed. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's, a fat black woman. It's the fact that it's Lizzo. And I hate everything about her. I've never listened to her music because everything that I see about her or hear her talk in general, it's just like an annoyance constantly. And I get this with a lot of other white celebrities and men celebrities, has nothing to do with her fucking race or genre. So if they wanted a fat black woman, I don't understand why they couldn't have gotten Precious, somebody who can actually act. Watching Lizzo act was like watching Lizzo try to lose weight. It's never gonna happen, and she's not good at it. So she needs to take some notes from Adele, I think. Fat is beautiful. Now I'm fat phobic, and now I'm gonna get canceled from YouTube. But whatever, who gives a fuck anyway? I'm calling it how I see it, and I don't like Lizzo. They could have gotten Precious. I don't even know her name. I just know her as Precious, the girl from American Horror Story. You know, the other fat black female actress that isn't Queen Latifah, who can actually act. Jack Black was one thing. That was fine. It was a fun, dumb cameo. And then next to him, you have Lizzo. And that just pulled me out of the episode entirely. Having Lizzo and her dumb, terrible acting ass in that episode, it pulls you out of it. It makes it seem like an SNL sketch. I thought I was watching a sketch that they play before the Emmys. You know, like those dumb sketches where they make fun of, like, they make a parody of a popular TV show. That's what that felt like. It felt like the beginning of the Emmys. Like, did Jimmy Fallon write this? I'll tell you who wrote it. Jon Favreau took the credit for it because he's being nice to whoever his staff writer is, who wrote the Book of Boba Fett and who is just does not need that job. John, I don't know who told you to fucking let this dumbass little kid shadow you, because he's probably not even, probably fresh out of high school, if not fresh out of just, like, you know, a freshman writing class. Like this episode could have been written better by my fucking 12-year-old cousin. Yeah, I don't understand it, man. Like, and I'm not one to start complaining about Star Wars. Like, I complained about the sequels. They, you know, the sequels were the sequels. I let myself calm down and just enjoy Star Wars because Mando came back. Andor was one of the greatest things that Star Wars has ever done. And then this. Why do you keep punching me in the fucking asshole, Lucasfilm? Why do you do this? Like, why? Who approves these episodes and who approves these stupid cameos? Everything in this episode would have been fine if it did not have distracting cameos. You threw every cameo you could in this fucking episode, or all the cameos that were listed, except Lizzo. That was out of fucking left field. I didn't know Jack Black was either, but Christopher Lloyd, I knew he was gonna be in this season, but you wasted him, and he even sucked. Every performance in this episode was bad. I feel bad for Bryce Dallas Howard, because imagine trying to direct that script. Imagine getting that script on your desk after you were like, yeah, I'll direct another episode in Mando season 3. I'm sure you guys are short on directors. People's schedules don't work. I'm free, I'll do it. And then they hand her this garbage script. Imagine that. I would fucking leave. I would quit my job, but you need money, so I get it. Bryce Dallas Howard, you did what you could. The beginning of this episode, I will say, is awesome. Tonally. I didn't care about the whole romance thing with the fish people. All right? Like, I don't give a fuck about the calamaris. Are they Don calamaris or are they just called calamaris? I don't fucking know. I don't care about Admiral Akbar's people having a fucking relationship with the pikes. That was a pike, right? So, they could have just, I don't know. The whole thing didn't make sense, and we got 2 episodes left, and nothing has happened in this season to reclaim Mandalore besides making Bo-Katan, live both ways. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know how this season's even going to go. I don't know how 2 episodes are going to wrap this up unless the next 2 episodes are like an hour and a half long and they're actually good and well written. Rick Famuyiwa, however the fuck you say his last name. I don't know. I don't know. We'll fucking see. We'll see. At this point, I had this whole fucking long theory about what this show was gonna do, where it was gonna lead into Ahsoka, where Ahsoka was gonna lead into Skeleton Crew, and how all this was gonna weave itself into some nice adaptation of the Thrawn trilogy package. And now I can't trust them to actually deliver on that. Because you know Thrawn's coming, and you know that they're gonna do some sort of adaptation of the Thrawn trilogy in there at some point. They have to. I mean, they don't have to, but it would be dumb not to at least pull stuff from it. And now I can't even trust them. They're probably gonna make Thrawn a fucking stand-up comedian or something. Like, nothing about this is fucking fun to me anymore. Like, and why did Grogu need to be a knight? What did he do? He just ate some fucking chicken wings. Anyway, I didn't think I was gonna get worked up about it again, but lo and behold, here we are. If you guys wanna see my uncensored reaction to the episode of Mando, I can put it up somewhere, maybe Patreon. Again, I know I told you I would set that up. It's set up, I just don't have anything on it. I'll figure it out. I don't know, what did you guys think of this monstrosity of an episode of Star Wars? Did you, oh, I didn't even touch up on the fucking end. We all knew Bo-Katan was gonna get the Darksaber back. Again, this episode should have happened 3 episodes ago. Her getting the Darksaber at the end of this episode was just unrewarding, out of left field, and should have happened really 4 episodes ago, but 3 episodes ago. Could have happened at the beginning of the 3rd episode. Oh my God, man, the waste of time that they spend building up to nothing. Then what, this is gonna end at season 4, right? Like, what are they doing? I don't even know, I really don't know the objective of this show anymore. I thought I did, and now I don't. And now I'm confused, and now I don't like what's happening. Like, why would, John, if you didn't write this episode, which I know you did, because your name is on it, you at least approved the script. Why did you approve the script? Whose nepotism baby do you have as your staff writer? Like, is it Kathleen Kennedy's fucking anal bead that she like needs you to fucking mold into the, like, some conformist, like, I'll do anything you want Hollywood piece of shit guy? Because I hate this guy. I know it's your staff writer that's writing this stuff. You're a better writer than this. Fire that fucking guy. Did Bob Chapek fucking hire this fucking piece of shit before he left? And was like, oh, this is my nephew, he'll do great. Fuck you, man. I gotta look up this guy. This fucking staff writer that was on the Book of Boba Fett that's on the Mando. Book of Boba Fett. I'm gonna fucking find this staff writer because no. I want the whole cast. I want the fucking cast. I want the fucking Noah Clore. This fucking kid. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking cunt douchebag looking dude. I mean, he looks like a fucking cunt. Yeah, let's see. Mandalorian, he claims that he has 1 episode written on Mando. And it was... So the episode that this Noah Clore fucking kid wrote was the episode that everybody was like, what the fuck is this with the cloners and the popsicles? I guarantee you he wrote this episode. Guarantee you, they didn't put his name on it. For some reason. I don't know why John took the fall for this. Unless John truly wrote this episode, then honestly, John, dude, just stop. Why are you all doing that? I don't understand it. Star Wars is not that hard to fucking write. It's not. You have 40 years of fucking content, which we've been saying forever, but it's not that hard to write. The hardest part about Star Wars is pleasing fans, which is, it's gonna be impossible in any fucking aspect. You can do anything. And they're never gonna like anything. This is different though. This is just terrible writing, terrible choices in actors, terrible cameos, and just dumb, overall pointless waste of time. What the fuck did you guys think of this episode? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm done with this. Like this video, don't like this video, comments, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want. I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers by May, which I know isn't gonna happen because I'm only at 200 something. But hey, a man can dream. that just keeps me from doing dumb shit. So if you guys want to see me do dumb shit, just keep subscribing. I'll do anything. I don't give a fuck. I'll shove a tube of hamsters up my ass. That's for OnlyFans only though, or Patreon, I guess. Oh, fuck you, Disney.